I have some wonderful news. It's hot today and it's going to be even hotter tomorrow. Hello, I'm Steve McCabe, the confidence therapist, with some thoughts and reflections on why for some people the very words hot, warm, and it's going to be hot and warm fill them with absolute dread and terror. So what am I talking about? Why on earth is Steve talking about the weather being a really bad thing? Well, for some of us, when we go out into the heat, we perspire. In fact, we all perspire. We show signs that we're hot. And why does that matter? Well, when we give a presentation, when we have to go to work on a train, which is crowded and hot and sweaty, when we have to go for a job interview, or do anything where other people can see you perspiring and doing things without any control that make you look almost as if you're nervous. Your hands are shaking, your voice is trembling, you're expecting to sweat. And guess what? You are sweating, just like I am now on this wonderful day. And that's where the problem is. The body doesn't reckon, or the brain doesn't recognize any difference between the heat that we're experiencing now and the heat that you feel when you're in an uncomfortable position, when you're nervous. So that's sometimes called social anxiety. If you were standing in the middle of a hot place, on a beach, all on your own, on holiday, or even if you're doing something at work, but on your own, maybe working from home on Zoom and Teams and all those kind of things where you've got some control, that wouldn't be nearly as much of a problem, if at all. So why am I telling you this today? Well, quite simply because there's something you can do about it, and it doesn't involve sitting in a fridge. And it's quite simply that, first of all, accepting that we're all fellow strugglers, that there's nothing wrong, there's nothing strange or weird about you because you struggle with the heat. Not everybody likes this weather, and by golly, it gets a lot hotter than it is today. And number two, you can do something about it. And doing something about it doesn't involve any radical, changes in behavior. It's very much recognizing that you are experiencing symptoms that, or not symptoms, but a response, a biological response to heat that you might recognize in some cases exactly what happens when you're nervous. For example, when you go for a job interview, or you're presenting, or you're pitching to a client. And so what, you might say? Well, the things you can do about it, number one, speak to people like myself, and just accept yourself for the great person you are. And if this does resonate with you, check out my bio, where there's a link to download a free video demonstration by myself on a cooler day, demonstrating a video technique on addressing anxiety. It's Steve McCabe, the confidence therapist, on a really warm day. It's going to be hotter tomorrow. Enjoy it if you can. Bye for now.